We've already looked at the dative case in reference to indirect objects and objects of dative prepositions. Today we're going to look at verbs. There are some verbs that always take the dative case. We just have to memorize and know which verbs they are. Because when we use a dative verb, the direct object of that use of the dative verb will go ahead and take the dative case. Remember, the cases we've learned so far are nominative, der, die, das, die, accusative, den, die, das, die, and finally, the dative, using our memory trick, Mr. Minnesota, dem, der, dem, den. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 8 dative verbs for us to know right now. It's imperative that you know what the dative verbs are and what they mean in English. Let's go ahead and take a look at them right now. Gefallen, to like or to please. Glauben, to believe. Helfen, to help. Leid tun, to be sorry. So when I say es tut mir leid, I'm using the dative. I am sorry. I am myself sorry. Passen, to fit or to suit. Schmecken, to taste. Stehen, to suit, also to stand. And wehtun, to hurt. So, oh, mein Finger tut mir weh. My finger hurts me. So we'll look at that later. Because there are 8, it might be hard for you to memorize this entire list. Maybe you want to come up with a mnemonic device. One example would be take the first letter of each one and use that to help and make a sentence. So perhaps you could use like go get help, Lucy parked Sam's stolen wagon. So I took the first letter of each one and made up a sentence, which will hopefully trigger what those 8 dative verbs are for me. So mine was, go get help, Lucy parked Sam's stolen wagon. Just a thought. You can come up with your own. Let's go ahead and see how some of these verbs are used in practice and how we make sure they're dative. This first example is, das Sweatshirt passt dein blablabla Schwester gut. The sweatshirt suits your sister well, like it looks good on her. So, we're looking at this. By definition, the sweatshirt suits who or what? By definition, this is the direct object. Therefore, we would think it's the accusative case. But that is not the case, because this is a dative verb. Because this is a dative verb, the direct object takes the dative case. So, Schwester is feminine, so feminine dative is er. Das Sweatshirt passt deiner Schwester gut. In this next example, I've made it a question and I've used a modal helping verb. Can you help his father? So can help is a 2-part verb. Because können is a modal, we've conjugated it and thrown the infinitive of helfen at the end of the question or at the end of the statement. No matter where helfen is in the sentence, it's still part of the verb. Therefore, everything will take the dative case. You is the subject, so you can help his father. Father is masculine, so masculine dative is em. Kannst du seinem Vater helfen? One more example. We believe my teacher, but that's teacher female, Lehrerin, and not teacher male, Lehrer. Wir glauben mein, think about the ending, Lehrerin. If it's female teacher, and we have a dative verb, glauben, to believe, we want to make sure we give it the correct ending. So the correct ending would be er. Wir glauben meiner Lehrerin. Dankeschön.